Yeah? Hello everyone from Chelsea Fan TV. We are in Atlanta, outside the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and we have just played and beaten LAFC in the Club World Cup 2-0 in the end, 2-0.
Up the Blues.
Come on, mate.
Up the
What's
Blues.
your name? What's your name?
Liam.
William.
Liam.
Oh, Liam.
Liam.
How did you
Yes.
find the game?
I found it a little disappointing. I'm
Okay.
not gonna be honest, or I'll be honest. A little bit disappointing. I thought we could have played a little bit better. But it was nice to see Liam Delap come on the pitch. Great assist. And Nicholas Jackson with a great assist as well. So
Yeah. What do you make of Delap? What do you think the big difference between him and Jackson is?
they look pretty similar, I'll be honest. I do think he's a lot more physical, and his build-up play was a lot better than what I saw from Nicholas Jackson today. So.
Yeah. I've always given Jackson credit for that, but it does seem like it's something that's almost got a little bit worse as the season's gone on.
Yeah.
Because when he started, it was great, and even last season, I always
Yeah.
appreciate that part of his game.
Yeah.
So maybe we just need a different profile in there.
Yeah.
You know, someone with a bit of a heavier presence.
Yeah.
And Delap's a bully,
Yes.
So
Big
it's
man,
never going to be
yeah.
easy for defenders.
Yeah,
on, Chelsea!
I'd agree, man.
What did you make of the whole experience here?
Whole
I'm guessing you're
experience?
from Atlanta.
I'm from Omaha, Nebraska.
Okay,
So,
okay.
but we came out here. I mean, I've been to the bridge once. I went to the Carabao Cup final against Liverpool.
Oh god.
Ish.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, the atmosphere, not the best, but you know, it's America. You know, it's America. It's kind of sad, but it is
I
what it is.
heard a few new chants. To be fair.
I know.
Chelsea.
I know.
Chelsea.
When they were saying,
Hey, I respect it. I
Yeah.
mean, everyone's trying to support in their own way.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
never expected it to be like. I mean, actually, I speak as if the bridge is some sort of loud fortress. It's been pretty silent at the bridge most of the season as well. So
Yeah.
like, it's different though.
it was a little sad watching the LAFC fans, you know, have a party all game, and then you know
Yeah.
it's like we try to sort of chant, and but it was good. I mean, 2-0, we'll take it. Go to the next match, you know.
How are you feeling about the tournament?
Tournament, I mean, what we have, if we come out number one, who are we seeing in the group stage or in the knockout round?
Yeah.
Do you know who it is? Who? Because I know PSG might be the quarters. I think is what it was, but I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, if we have to go against PSG, it's going to be a good. It'll be good for the lads to play against if we do go up against PSG. You know,
We got to worry about Flamengo next, and then we got El
Flamengo.
Tunis, and
Yeah.
I'm sure that both of those teams, especially Flamengo, I can imagine they probably brought a lot of fans out.
Yeah, for sure. And it was cool to watch last night. Esteval play for Palmeiras. You know,
Yeah,
and I think he's going to be electric start
I'm
of the season.
excited for him.
I am excited. I'm very excited. It'll be a new profile, you know. Like he's similar to Nani, but we'll see how he performs.
Right.
I mean, he is like 18, so it'll be difficult for him. Physical Premier
Yeah.
League, you know, but we'll see how it goes.
Probably like the one thing that he needs to improve in this game is the physicality, but
Yeah.
that's not even about. That's just age. I mean,
Yeah,
that will
exactly.
come with time.
He's 18, and he's playing for the Brazilian national team. You know, it's like he's got the skills. You know,
He must be all right if he's playing for Brazil. He must be
Exactly.
okay. Either
Exactly.
that or Brazil are just not very good anymore. But I think we'll be fine. Well, listen, thanks so much, Liam.
Cheers.
Always a pleasure, mate.
Cheers.
Thanks for coming
Cheers.
on.
Yes.
How we
Have a
doing?
good one.
Come on then, mate. I know you want to come on.
Up the ladder.
I know you do. How we doing? What's your name?
Jacob.
Jacob.
Yes.
That's my older
What did you?
brother.
Oh, it's your older brother.
Yeah.
How did you find the game?
It was good. It was good. I would say performance-wise, little underwhelming, but I mean it's the first match in a couple of weeks, so it is what it is.
Underwhelming in what sense? Are we talking about the score, the performance?
Yeah, I mean a little bit of both. Yeah,
the
a little bit of both.
experience.
Well, experience definitely. Yeah, I think that it being very empty. I mean, it was empty. I think a lot of that comes down to prices for tickets and trying to like put a really high price when it's a Monday at 3:00, where it's like a lot of people just don't want to be there. Well, I mean, because they got work and like things like not that obviously Chelsea fans want to be there, but I think that's a big part of it. But also, like I would say, performance-wise, you'd hope for a little bit better against a team like LAFC, but like it's the first match of the group stage, so I'm willing to give them a little bit of slack for that.
Do you mind if I ask you how much you paid for your ticket?
It's like 120, I want to say.
120. So, and then the fact that there was, 50,000 empty seats. I think the stadium
right.
fits about 71,000.
Right.
If they would just drop the price and make it more accessible for kids and things like that,
would help.
then you'd fill the stadium up and it would look better
Yeah.
on the sport and America as a whole.
Right. No, and I would say even like not just this event, but if we're looking forward towards the World Cup next year, I do think the World Cup's different because obviously more people are going to come for the World Cup. But especially in America, if you want to grow the sport, it needs to be more accessible to so many different people. And like, you have 22,000 people going to a Club World Cup match against Chelsea, or where Chelsea's playing, and it's like 22,000 is like, there are more people in the city of Atlanta that want to go and support the team, as well as just go and see top quality football. But if it's $120
and at 3 o'clock on a Monday, it's not easy.
On Monday, it's not easy.
It's not really a reflection on the American fans, and we're looking more at FIFA and the governing bodies.
100%. I would say that while I do think America does get a lot of criticism for its support of football, I think that part of that is warranted. 22,000, that's not a reflection of America, that's a reflection of greed. That's FIFA greed, trying to get as much money as they can, and they don't care about if there's a great atmosphere, they just care about the money, and that's it. And unfortunately, I think that's really more of what that reflection is.
It's the Americanization of football, really, isn't it?
Yes.
And look, there's positives too. I mean, I'm a big fan of this tournament. I think it's a great idea. A lot of people didn't like it, but I think the fact that it's every 4 years, you're getting more teams involved, more money. I think it's efficient. It's efficient. And although it's not going to help us in the coming Premier League season, we'll have 3 years without it.
Right. No,
we probably won't get in the competition next time anyway. But
No, we're winning. We're winning the Champions League here in the next 4 years.
I hope we can do it. I hope we can.
But no, you're right though, because like I love the idea of the Club World Cup. I love that idea, but like you've got to also think about it more than just money, because it feels like a money grab. That's what it feels like, and like I would love for this to be just everyone's here for the love of the game, but it does feel like Infantino and all of them, they want the money, and that's why they want the Club World Cup. And now, am I going to pay for that? Yes, because when am I going to have the opportunity to be here? But not everyone is as fortunate as I am to be able to go to a match like this.
Do you have to take the day off then, or?
Well, I'm a teacher, so I have the summers off. So it's very nice. Very nice. It is. But if I did have to work, I would take the time off for sure.
I think it's an incredible city. Like I'm a big fan of Atlanta. From what I thought America would be and what it is. To be fair, like I've only been in like 2 days, so it's hard to really judge. But I'm impressed. I think the people are nice. The infrastructure's good. A little bit disappointing, obviously, with the capacity. Also, what's this rule about these plastic bags? You can't bring bags into the stadium.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
He said, he showed me a piece of paper about the size of my hand and says, that's how big your bag has to be. And
I lost my fanny pack today. Yeah, I brought a fanny pack today, and they said it's too big. Yeah, they said it's too big, and so I tried to hide it somewhere, and I guess the police were going through and like cutting them all up, so I guess I lost it.
Why did they do that? So that's not normal here in America.
No, it is, but I thought that like a fanny pack would be fine. Like usually a fanny pack, when I've gone to like events in the past, a fanny pack is fine, but apparently here it needs to be smaller than that. But yeah, the clear bag, that is pretty normal. Yeah.
How are we doing? So what do you feel like for the rest of the competition? Because I've predicted we'll probably get quarters, and that's just off the top of my head before even looking at the draw.
Excuse me, mate.
How are we doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm very well.
He's going to help us.
Oh,
What do you need?
photograph.
Oh, you want a photo? Of course you can have a.
Where are you from?
I'm from. I'm from London. Sorry, you've caught me off guard.
Me too.
You caught me off guard. Who's taking it? Okay,
He's going
perfect.
to take it?
All right. Well, what did you think about the game before we get a photo?
Terrible.
Terrible?
I've done so many of these pre-season games. Kind of like kissing your sister, you know what I mean? It just not great. I did go to Drogba's first ever game
Wow. And where was that?
in Philadelphia, and we played AC Milan. Cafu scored. It was a great game. Great game.
It's interesting. You both said it was underwhelming as well. So you got someone who's travelled all the way from England, presumably.
Yeah.
And then you've got an American fan as well. What's your name, buddy?
Jacob.
And you got Jacob as well. And you both said the same thing. It's underwhelming.
Yeah, very much so. Which was like Chelsea season anyway.
Come on, we've got Champions League. Give me that. Yeah. Go on then. Who's taking it? I'm ready. I'm ready when you are. No, we'll keep recording. We're very raw on this channel. We're very raw. We don't like to edit. We like to keep it authentic.
Where are you from?
Where am I from?
I know it.
I'm from Reading.
Okay. He's from Basingstoke.
He's from Basingstoke.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Come on then. Ready?
I'm ready, mate.
You've got to look at the camera. What the fuck is going on?
I'm going.
Where's this photograph? Am I meant to be here?
Are you going to take a photo?
Oh, you want me to take the photograph?
Why did we send him to you? We don't know.
They wanted me to take it the whole time. I feel well mugged off.
What's your channel?
There you go, smile. There you go. Oh, that's hilarious. That is funny. Chelsea Fan TV.
Chelsea. Oh,
Chelsea
fuck.
Fan TV.
Yeah.
What did you think about the game? Come on.
The back and forth a bit too much,
Yeah.
but like same old, same old. We're only looking to win the 1-0 up, and I'm kind of sick of it. Like, let's push. We could have beat LAFC much more than that, but I'm not the guy to take football advice from, though. So.
Well, it's all about your experience, and
Yeah.
that's all I
But
want to
you know
know.
what? I had a good time. It was with my godfather, with my dad, my brother. So
You're the Basingstoke godfather. Are you-
Yeah. That's the one. That's the
I
one.
used to work in Basingstoke.
Did you?
Yeah, opposite the, the big Waitrose.
I do. I do know the big Waitrose. Yeah. But,
There you go.
yeah, just out for 4 days, just enjoying life. You? When do you go back?
I
The whole tournament?
not quite the whole tour, the majority, so the first sort of 3 weeks. But I've loved it. America's a great place. I mean,
Yeah.
what have you made of your experience?
Here at the game or in Atlanta?
The whole thing.
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, very accommodating. The people, beer's good. Food's just as greasy as ever, but it's yeah.
That's good. Well, good to meet you guys, and safe trip back to Basingstoke as well. Thanks so much.
Thank you, man.
How we doing?
Safe travels.
Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Hello. How we doing, mate? Good to see you, buddy.
I watch you all the time, man. King Cosmic.
King Cosme.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, I watch you all the time.
I've seen. Are you on the lives or are you on the?
I'm in multiple lives. I've been in a few different lives.
I
try
definitely
to
recognise that
do
name.
As much as I can.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
What's the time difference usually? So that's a 5 p.m. show and an 8 a.m. show for you, right? Because it's 10 and 1 o'clock.
Yeah. So basically, like, I have most of the ones are gonna be like around like 3 for me, and then 12. That's usually the time. It's kind of rough sometimes because I'm at work.
I can imagine.
And it's like I'll try to watch it like when I'm on break.
Hey, big up to you, man. I mean, talk to me about your experience. I see you've got the
Yeah.
new top as well.
Yeah, sure did. No, the experience was great. I mean, I think I love the Dome Stadium.
Yeah.
It makes it a fun little experience to watch. I think we got lucky we're playing LAFC today because we had a lot of just really stupid bonehead plays. Medweke was horrible. I was surprised it took that long to take him off. I thought Lafc was fantastic. I think we might have found our 9, which is really good.
Well, it's been a cursed number for a long time. I mean, a lot of players have struggled with that, but he seems to be very relaxed about it. That's what Maresca says, at least. I was very impressed when he came on. What do you think the main difference is between Lafc and Jackson when you see the two? Because we've obviously seen Jackson 2 years now, and it's quite refreshing to see we've signed a striker, even if it's not Osman or Yorkeres.
I would say, like, from what I've watched, I say, like, the one thing I like about Lafc the most is probably, like, his positioning when he's not having the ball. Like, he looks like he gets in the right spots, and he looks like he's, like, going to be able to make those plays that just Jackson, for some reason, just don't have the power to do it. He doesn't look like he's going to get bullied in the box.
I would almost say at times it looks like Jackson gets bullied, and then Lafc's the opposite, isn't
Yeah.
it? I mean, Newcastle's a great example when he got that red card. Do you remember when he elbowed
Yeah,
Dan
yeah.
Burn? You look at Lafc and you say, what would he do in that situation? Obviously, we never know, but
Yeah.
you've got an idea based on what we've seen.
I also would say, like, oddly enough, Lafc seems like more confident in his game, and you don't see him out there like making the boneheaded moves that Jackson's been doing. I'm really excited for the future with Lafc for sure.
What about Asugo as well, making his Chelsea debut? Do you know anything about him, and what do you think about him coming in?
Yeah, I've learned a little bit about him. A lot of people say he's basically like a young Caicedo, which is great. I'm excited for him. I mean, because Caicedo, he needs some time off at some point.
Yeah, I mean, otherwise it's just it's relentless, isn't it? Because with Champions League as well, we're going to go from playing 6 games in the group stages like we did in the Conference League to playing 8 in the league phase, and then obviously you'd presume we qualify from there. So there's just one game after another after another. You got to rotate. Obviously we've got Lafc is fit as well. No Santos though.
Yeah, I thought this would be the game that we would see Santos, especially when Caicedo took that knock. I was like, oh, they might throw Santos in. I think they made the right move putting Enzo in, though. Honestly, like it was the right move.
Well, he did. I think he's got better and better as the season's gone. I think he's progressed, and even in the Conference League, like that was the epitome of leadership. I saw just the way he took the game by the scruff of the neck and controlled it. Got his goal today as well. It was a pretty comfortable goal, but you've got to put it in the net.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did a really good job with how he caught the ball. Like, because I've seen people miss that goal more often than they should. And it just looked like Enzo was like ready to get the ball, which was great. They could be easy goals, but if you're not making them, it doesn't matter.
What did you make of the experience in terms of, as an American fan, obviously, you live out here. Are you from Atlanta then?
I'm actually from basically a town called Knoxville, Tennessee, which is about 4 hours away.
4-hour drive?
Yeah.
Okay, so you drove down then, and you're obviously staying in Atlanta. You've been to a lot of these type of events, I can imagine, footballing-wise, whether it's pre-season or maybe even the MLS, I don't know. How does this compare to other events you've been to in America?
I think the experience is phenomenal. It would have been great, had a better atmosphere, but I think a lot of that is just the stadium size. The stadium size is so massive, and it's just like everyone was just so spaced out.
Yeah.
And I think that was one of the things that affected the atmosphere. But I thought, for the experience, I think it's one of the best experiences I've ever had.
Really? What was your favorite part about it?
My favorite part is probably just actually being able to interact with actual Chelsea fans. Where I'm from, there's like 3. That's it. So like, it's nice to be able to see like people actually out and about.
Hey, I think it's brilliant, man. And this Southern hospitality, it keeps going. Everyone's talking about Southern hospitality. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. People are nice. So I like it around here, and I'm looking forward to staying. And appreciate your support as well on the channel, man.
Yeah,
it's been a pleasure. Thanks so much, buddy.
I'll be sure to watch it later.
Hey, thank you so much, man. Right, how we doing? You okay? Come on then. Come and say hello. Hi. Good to see you guys. What's your name?
Nice to meet you. Sam.
Sam? Oh, that's easy. That's easy.
Shank.
Sam and Shank. I can work with that.
Yeah.
I can work with that. I'll come on. I'll come in the middle of you. Oh, go on. That's fine.
Yeah.
Let's start with you, Sam. What did you make of the performance? Let's start off with that.
I think it was professional.
Yeah.
I wanted to see Andre Santos personally.
I was excited for him as well.
I want to see what he learned in Strasbourg and come and play here. But overall, I think it was good. I was surprised to see a full starting 11 that was like start right from the go. I didn't think Noni did well.
Who's that?
I don't know.
That got knocked out.
Yeah, the team that couldn't make it, the Leon fans.
Is that the Leon fans?
Leon fans, yeah.
Look at that. Go.
I feel bad for them, but it is what it is.
They made the
Yeah,
Hey,
they made the trip here.
fair
Yeah,
enough.
yeah.
You booked
Yeah,
your
fair
hotels,
enough.
you might as well
Yeah,
stay in
yeah,
them.
exactly, yeah. But overall, professional performance. It's my first time seeing them live. I've been following them since 2009. So for me, it was like a special moment. But yeah, like I said, I want to see Andre Santos, man. But overall, I got to see all the big players. I got to see Palmer. A little bit disappointed that Nkunku came on. I don't know what that's about. Like he didn't play the end of the Conference
What
League.
were you more disappointed with? Him coming on or Sanchez starting the game?
Well, we didn't get Maignan, so Sanchez had to start.
What did you say?
Sanchez started in the game.
Yeah. Well, we didn't get Maignan.
Get back,
so
Petrovic.
that's weird
That's
too,
a-
right? We have Sanchez,
He's our
and
main
West Ham
keeper.
were interested in him. So why didn't we just sell him to West Ham?
Where did you guys travel from?
Seattle,
Oh, nice. So
Yeah.
how far is that? I don't know.
like a 5-hour flight.
5-hour flight.
Yeah,
Not too bad.
yeah,
I'll tell you what, mate. I can't believe how far people have travelled. I mean,
Yeah.
I say that as if I haven't travelled,
Yeah.
but I'm surprised how far people come from America
right?
to
Yeah.
come over here.
Well,
Came
this
here
is
from Mac.
You came from where?
I came here from Mac.
Yeah.
The young guy who's always on this channel.
Oh.
yeah. I've seen him too. Yeah.
Matt is not in America.
Yeah.
No, he's not in America. I would love to have him in America,
Yeah,
but
I know.
there's a problem though. It's difficult
It's
flying
so
out
far
here.
away, yeah.
It's not a cheap
I
trip.
do want to talk about the tickets though. Like today, if you checked online, the tickets were going for $50. and we bought it for like 90 bucks all the way in December. So FIFA clearly knew they can't sell out the stadium. So why not just lower the
if
prices?
you see the top stands, like they were all empty. Like I mean, if you sell it for 40 bucks, 50 bucks, you can fill out the stadium. But you can't get greedy with this. Like, don't charge us 90 bucks. Like we have to travel across the country as fans, you know, and you across the channel. So if you can sell for cheaper, you'll fill out the stadiums. But
And it gives football in this country a better look as well, because people look at this and they'll go, you know, this is what happens when you go to America, blah 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 blah. When there actually are a lot of passionate fans who maybe just can't afford to pay
You saw
however
the
much.
LAFC fans, right?
Yeah.
They were all like really passionate and singing really loud. Yeah, and they came all the way from the West Coast, where we came from. So it's like, it's not a cheap trip, it's not an easy trip. So, yeah, I mean, we go to Seattle Sounders games because we're from Seattle, and it's like $20 a game. It's really cheap. So why not like make it an incentive for fans to come out here and support the team? And I mean, I'm really happy to see all the Chelsea fans who came out here. Got to see like amazing fans, a lot of like different kind of kits. I really love the kits. So saw some retro kits
I've
and
got
stuff.
bad memories in that kit.
Really? Yeah, me too, man. Me too.
That was the season.
We got bought over. Yeah,
That
I know.
was the
I know.
season, mate.
Hey, also shout out to the guy who wrote the book for Roman.
Yes,
I just bought the
you?
book. Yeah, I read like a couple of chapters. It's really interesting. So yeah.
Check it out. I need to.
Yeah.
Problem is, I'm traveling every week here, so if I order a book, it's going to go to one address, and I'll be in the next.
No. You should get on your Kindle.
No, I don't like all that. I like a paper
Really?
book, you know.
Yeah, me too.
Do you
But
know what I mean?
it's only available on Kindle though.
Is it?
I couldn't get a paperback. Yeah,
Oh,
in the US at least. Yeah.
That's annoying.
I read on my flight here, so.
Hey,
Yeah.
listen, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Really appreciate your time,
Yeah.
guys. Thanks so
Yeah.
much for
Yeah.
coming on.
Yeah.
Pleasure.
Big up.
Pleasure. Big up to you as well.
Louis, be a bit more positive, mate. I think we are going some good stuff. So
Hey, I hope we can do it.
Up the Chels, yeah. Up
There
the
you go,
Chels.
up the This video is brought to you by 7Bet, a proper new bookie here in the UK. You get an early payout if your team goes 2 goals ahead, a quick bet builder to customize your bets, odds on players' cards, shots on goal, assists, and other stats and acca boosts if you're going big. Easy to use, smooth to navigate. If you're having a go on Chelsea or any other football team, check out 7bet.co.uk. Link is in the description below. Scan the QR code. 18 plus only. Bet responsibly. Be gamble aware. Right. Hello, everyone from Chelsea Fan TV. We are in Atlanta outside the Mercedes-Benz Stadium after a 2-0 win for Chelsea against LAFC. The L stands for losers. It should be Losers Football Club. But today, we're going to pay some respect. We're just going to call them what they actually are. But listen, guys, we've got Fabian and Abel. Where have you guys travelled from?
I mean, I live in New York. He lives in Florida. We came here together.
Yep.
First time seeing Chelsea in our lifetime. We're originally from Venezuela, South America.
Nice.
So it was a great day for us, actually. Great experience.
I can imagine. I mean, is this the first time you've ever watched Chelsea?
Yep, first time.
And
we have been fans since, I was fan since 2005, 2006. Since he's a fan since he was born because of me, of course.
Yeah.
So
And,
very
and,
proud day.
And how would you rate the experience? Obviously, you've come over from not Florida,
Florida.
from New York, Florida. How would you describe it? You know, obviously you've enjoyed your time, you've enjoyed it. I mean, I've enjoyed it, but it's a really unique thing for me because obviously I've never been to America, and I've never been to a football match in America. I kind of had an idea of what I expected, although they weren't selling popcorn up and down the stands. I did expect that, to be honest with you. Even like
in the smell, mate.
even
I was watching a film or something. I was in the cinema.
Honestly, like even in Poland they were doing it. So I was like, if we go to America, of course they will. So they didn't do that, but you can see that like they make it into a proper event as opposed to just playing the game and off you go. Like it's very
That's
much.
how they do things in America, don't they? I mean, we were talking about it at the beginning because the people were so quiet. Actually, we're a big fan of the channel.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Literally, we have seen your videos in the last few years, and the guy that was previous to you. He was trying to start chantings. Actually, he started like a couple of 3 of them.
Trying to get some atmosphere going.
Yeah, and the people was very very quiet. That they started chanting when we scored the first goal actually.
Yeah.
So the atmosphere was pretty dead. I mean, the LAFC fans were livid.
This is the thing though, like when you've got obviously the LAFC fans. To be fair, I've seen LAFC once or twice on the telly. I remember when they had this big. Do you remember when it was Carlos Vela versus Ibrahimovic, and it was the Galaxy versus LAFC, and I remember watching that, and like they've always had pretty good ultras. To be fair, like. Especially by what you'd expect from America.
They are mostly, I mean, their heritage are Mexican, so
right.
you know, Mexicans are passionate. Latin American people are passionate.
Yeah.
In America, it's a bit different. It's more of an NBA crowd, NFL crowd. You know, it's different. It's different. It's different. It's not the same to the British in England.
I mean,
I've never been to England actually, but I repeat, I'm a fan of your videos. I always watch the videos from the people from London.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah. And I know we support Chelsea like we are from London, and we haven't never been there.
No, it's not. Listen, it's not about where you live. It's all about having something in common, which is Chelsea. Yep. We all love the same club, and that's why we come to this game. Fabian, I heard you tried to start some chants. Which ones did you get going?
Well, I tried like a few. I tried like the basic ones, like Chelsea, 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 and so people were chanting. But when I tried to sing like for a single player, like James, like he's one of our own.
Okay.
Nobody sings.
Probably didn't know the words.
Yeah, and also the one that we are the famous CFC.
Yeah.
Nobody's chanted either. So
no.
Yeah, the fans were. Yeah, no, some fans, well, they were like watchers and not just like specifically fans. But, well, the experience was great from like the stadium. Like it was like, I didn't expect it to be like this, like beautiful.
It's a nice stadium, isn't it?
Yeah, and so it is very different from what I watched in like the football games in London, in Stamford Bridge, and in the other stadiums. But it was nice, a good experience, and I'm really excited because this was also my first time watching Chelsea in real life.
Hopefully not the last time as well. We've got a couple of games in Philadelphia. I presume you're probably not going to those games, but you managed to make the trip down here, which is still a big commitment.
Yeah, so, well, we hope we can keep this performance. I think it was pretty decent. We can still improve a lot of things, but I hope we can be in the next rounds, and so for me to be able to attend and able to.
Hey, I'm going to be going to. We're going to New York as well. We're going there. So, but no, I'm not talking about the game though. I'm just saying we're passing by, aren't we? What are we doing in New York? What are we doing there though? Oh yeah. Is it Broadway? Oh, okay, it's not Broadway. My cousin's doing it's a bit random, isn't it? My cousin's doing a play in New York, so we're just passing by. Talk to me about the players and the game itself. Obviously, we know it's an amazing experience. You've thoroughly enjoyed it. You've come all the way out, and it's great fun. I mean, to be fair, it's hard not to have fun here. Everyone's so nice. Is there any players that specifically caught your eye?
Oh, well, yeah, Neto today played very well. And so it was a very dark contrast between Neto and Madueke because of the different play styles, and so how Neto played was much more effective than what Madueke's play style was, which was pretty using much more skills. But I think Neto using his speed, and so I think that was much more effective. And also Palmer was absolutely great. And the lap also, I like how his physicality, he's pretty strong and fast. And so I think I see a future in the attack. I hope Neto keeps getting better, and I hope Madueke keeps getting better too. Yeah. And so I would also like to see the lap in more games because he brings a different a different play style from Nico Jackson. Yeah. The lap is more physical, and he remembers me Diego Costa, that style of play.
Yeah.
But Nico Jackson isn't as goal scorer as him.
I'm with you. Hey, well, thanks so much, guys. I really appreciate your time. Thanks so much.
Thank you. We're gonna keep watching your videos.
Thank you, man.
We're a big fan.
I really do appreciate that.
There you go.
Come on then, buddy. Hey, listen, I'll see you in New York. I'll see you in New York. Nice to meet you, all right?
See you in the final. See you in Memphis.
Hey, I hope so. You never know. You never know. Have a good one, buddy. Come on then, mate. How's it going?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Thanks for being patient.
Yeah, nice 2-0 win. Pretty good. Nice to see Chelsea again. It's my third time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
In America?
Yeah, well, actually, I came to London when I was I think 15, 16.
Okay.
And I went to Stamford Bridge and I saw them get smacked by City 3-0. It was in our season after we won the after we were champions, and we like plummeted, and then Ivanovic was like getting roasted every game.
That one.
Yeah.
Right, Mourinho's season.
Yeah, that one unfortunately. But I still went to the game. It was fun, I guess. But yeah, I got to see Stamford Bridge, so that was like enough in itself.
That was the pinnacle.
Yeah.
But this is still good. I mean, look, I don't know as an American because I can only speak from my experience. Everything's so big in this country. That's the first thing I've noticed about America. Like look at the hotel opposite the hill, and you look at the stadium, like the portions. Everything is massive, and they make a big deal out of it as well. So it's the one thing that's different about England is it's not like an entertainment show. Whereas I feel like here there's a little bit more to it,
isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, did you find the game entertaining? Because I've had mixed reactions, to be honest with you.
I mean, I found the game entertaining from a tactical aspect from Maresca because he actually inverted Cucurella while Reece was on the field at the same time and didn't invert Reece, which I wanted to see because I feel like Reece is not. I mean, Reece is amazing at like every job he does, but Cuckoo's like more tactically adept to dealing with the central midfield than Reece is at the moment.
Yeah.
And I feel like he always inverted Reece every single time they played together, and that really pissed me off, honestly.
Why did that annoy you?
It annoyed me because it took away from Reece's defensive capabilities, honestly, on the right-hand side. And we were always getting exploited out there, especially when Tosin is having to cover wide, when he's not that pacey.
I actually thought Tosin was all right today.
He was.
And I thought Colwell had a great game as well. I mean, talk to me about the defence, because we've been linked with, obviously, cover for Cucurella. I don't think anyone can defend not getting cover. We know that we need cover for Cucurella. There's also been talks about another centre-back as well, maybe Mark Gurhey. Jorel Hatto from Ajax has also been linked. Is there any names that stand out to you, and what position do you think should be a priority?
I will say I do have I do like Gahey a lot. However, I think Hato would be like perfect for our system because he can not only play on the left but also on the right side, and he can also play left back, which would like cover 3 positions in one. And Gahey, while he's very, very solid defensively, his ball playing capability can also be under question as well. And I feel like Hato, playing in the Dutch league, he like learned that from Ajax all the way through, and that's a good thing to have in our team.
Because I mean, we love passing the ball out all the time. So
yeah, trust me. I mean, if we're gonna keep Maresca, we're gonna have to play his system, and that's passing the ball out of the back with anybody we have.
It's like anything. With better players, you're going to play better football.
Yep.
And if you don't like the style of football and you get better players, the style of football, you still might not like it, but it will look a lot better than it did with, the other players. So I think that there's a number of positions we've definitely upgraded. I think the midfield looks better. Obviously, Lafc is an improvement on what we've had, even though people still seem to be upset about not signing a top striker. I mean, what's your stance on Lafc? Obviously, he got an assist today as well.
I thought Lafc honestly looked very good for his debut. Nice assist. I mean, obviously everybody would love to sign Osimhen, but is that really going to happen? Like, you see all the other top European clubs not really going for him. Like 400,000. Yeah, 400,000 he's asking for. It's just, is that really realistic? Definitely not under our wage, but yeah, I mean, obviously we love to have Osimhen, and maybe Gyökeres, but I mean, Gyökeres is still unknown at the moment, so you really don't even know what you're going to get, even though like he scored so many goals, he's a great finisher, but how is he going to work in the Premier League? I mean, Osimhen, everybody pretty much knows Osimhen is going to work in the Premier League the way he plays. But
that's true.
Not really with Gyökeres.
I would still be open to seeing another striker, but I do think that they're not going to do it. I don't think they'll do it.
Yeah.
I think they'll invest in a centre back and a winger. Those are the two positions. We would have loved a goalkeeper. I mean, Robert Sanchez in goal did make a great save. To be fair, he stopped them from scoring. But I don't think one save is a defining moment when you've seen him for 2 years.
A few little risky passes there, and
oh, he did hit one of the striker, didn't he? But that seemed to work out, Just act like you meant it.
Cucurella somehow cleans it up or something, but yeah, it's just, I don't know. I don't really trust Sanchez. Would have preferred Petrovic, but we are where we are, honestly. I mean, I would have loved Petrovic to play in this Club World Cup, but the board see differently, unfortunately.
We'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to seeing when we go. Always a pleasure, mate. Thanks so much for coming on, buddy. Right. You've been very patient, guys. How are we doing? Nice to meet you. Pleasure. How are we doing? What's your names, guys?
My name is Carlos and Carlos Jr.
Carlos and Carlos Jr. Love it. Right.
Before we start, man, can I just say shout out to Eunice, Matisse, Alex, Lewis. I follow all of y'all on YouTube. Big fan, big Chelsea fan. Love y'all content, man. All the way from across the pond. You know, very glad y'all, very happy out here, man.
It's awesome. It's awesome. What did you think about it, Carlos Jr.?
I think it was good.
You think it was good?
Yeah.
What was your favorite thing about today?
I don't know.
Don't
but
get nervous.
I'm just
You
trying
gotta
to
see
think.
the players. Say
With the
something good.
Kukurea, when he almost made a goal, and Nkunku too, it was also good.
Oh, you like Nkunku?
Yeah,
Well, at least someone does.
Yeah.
Someone's got to like him, haven't they?
I don't even know why they brought him, man. He should
No,
be gone by now.
I meant Madueke
Oh, you meant Madueke. Okay, so you like Madueke. You're a fan of him.
and Jackson.
And Jackson as well. Oh, yeah. You got the shirt. So maybe you're a bit upset because we've got the lap now, because maybe Jackson's not going to play as much. That's what I think.
No, I'm glad they got Delap, man. He looked really good today. Like, you could see the big difference when he came on between Jackson. You know, Jackson, he's good. You know, he makes good runs and everything like that. But you could see Delap, man. He's real physical. As soon as he got on, he just started bodying them defenders, throwing them, and his play just one touch and go, man. You know, I mean, Jackson kind of sometimes he looks like a little. I guess he looks like Bambi, man. His legs don't look like he's there. You know what I'm
I've
saying?
heard that one a few times.
You know
I
what I'm saying?
haven't.
He doesn't like make quick decisions. So Delap, he definitely looks like he's on another level, man. Well, see, we said about Jackson during the preseason last time. So hopefully, you know, he can carry this on throughout the tournament into the next season, man. But overall, he looks good, and I'm hoping, you know, he's a good player. He looks physical. He looks like he's gonna be all right, man. Hopefully.
I mean, we've obviously sort of seen Jackson over 2 years, and I would argue that he probably got worse this year compared to last season. So we need to see some progression there.
Yeah.
Now, the one thing that he has on his side is not all the pressure's on him anymore because you've got that number 9, and Delap's taken on that responsibility. I would probably expect Delap to score more goals and start more games, just because I think he's a better finisher. And I think that he offers something that very few strikers give you in the modern day, which is that physicality and that ability to bully while still having, obviously, the technical ability as well. I thought maybe we'd see Jackson on the wing, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen either. It would just be the two of them probably rotating.
I just wish Maresca would be a little bit more open with his choices. You know what I'm saying? For example, I would even like Palmer to go out on the right wing, because I feel like when he was on the right wing, I feel like he just had more freedom. He could express his game a lot more. And when he's in the middle, I think they mark him up too much. So like maybe if Maresca could try to switch up the tactics, maybe put out, you know, Palmer on the right, Jackson on the left. You know, put another one in Delap up front, and Nkunku's probably gonna get sold. Who else do we have as a 10?
João Felix, Chukwuemeka.
João Felix is gone too. You know, Chukwuemeka, they're probably gonna sell him too. So I mean,
Dewsbury Hall.
Oh yeah, Dewsbury Hall. But I feel
he's a
well, yeah, technically
he's a championship title winner. We can't disrespect Dewsbury Hall.
No,
Now a European Cup winner as well.
Champion. So I mean, you know, hey, you know, you can try. You know, I mean, we got this competition to experiment with it, so why not? You know. But yeah, I mean, I wish Maresca could just open up a little bit his tactics, you know, and try something different. And I really think if they'll put Palmer more on the right, I think he'd score a lot more goals too. I mean, you see what he did in the Conference League Finals, man. Most of the plays he did, he came off on the right. You know what I'm saying? Cut it in or crossing it in, and that's where the goals came from. So maybe they can try that more, switch it up a little bit.
That's true. I do think that. I've always wanted him to play on the right, but I just don't think it's going to happen. It's not that I stopped thinking about it, but you know.
And Enzo looked good today. I mean, he's got another score, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's doing really good. Like
Neto,
Neto, he's good too. Madueke, kind of the same, you know, hard, cold. Like, I like him because he's very direct, but it's just always that final decision, man. He's always either crosses to where no one's at, or, you know, shoot it right to the goal, man. But overall, I mean, everybody looked pretty good. The game, it was all right. It could have been better, but I mean, hey, we got the win. That's what's important.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, thanks so much. It's great to meet you, Carlos.
Nice to meet you,
And
man.
you as well, Carlos Jr.
Best of luck to y'all, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your stay in the United States, man.
Thank you very much. I really
Be safe,
appreciate
man.
it.
Good travel.
Thank you, buddy.